All right, so we're going to take a quick look at a chord progression in a minor key using all seventh chords. Now, to be able to follow this lesson, because I'm just going to fly through kind of just one chord progression, explain what I'm doing, and to really understand what's going on, you should get the PDF tutorial download from guitarlessons365.com. Just go there and do a search on sevenths and minor keys, or minor keys, sevenths, or whatever. And you'll be able to find the PDF tutorial, which is free, of course, and you can just read it and follow along and know what I'm doing. Basically, a minor key takes all of its chords from three different scales, minor scale types: the natural minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, and the melodic minor scale. So we have three groups of chords to choose from. So we did that with triads earlier on the site, and now we're doing it with sevenths. Now, all these seventh chord shapes are also coming from the seventh chord studies that we've done at the site. So if you need to know some of these chord shapes, we've learned every chord shape, the cage sequence. So you can just go to the site, do a search on seventh chords, and find tons of tutorials and learning all these seventh chord shapes systematically across the neck. So let's just get on with it. So we have these three A minor scales that we built seventh chords off of. So if you're looking at that chart, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through a little chord progression and just kind of show you just staying in A minor. So we're going to stick with some just a basic A minor seventh chord to start the progression. All right, and then I'm going to go to a D minor seventh chord. You'll find that D minor seventh it's the four chord. It's the four chord either in A natural minor or a harmonic minor. So we have then I'm going to go to the two chord. So it's a 1-4-2 progression so far, and the two chord I'm going to use is the minor 7 flat B minor 7 flat 5 chord, which you'll be able to see on your scale charts what scales I'm pulling all these chords out of. So we have got this so far. Then I'm going to go to the 5 chord, which is kind of a big turnaround. After you do the 5, you usually go back to the 1. And so this is going to be a dominant 5. There's only one of these keys, the natural minor, that has it as a minor 7 flat 5. It's used far more often as a dominant chord. So we're at E, dominant 7 shape. This cage sequence shape is this form A, the cage sequence. So we have come back around and I'm going to go back around to A minor again, like I'm starting the progression over again, but I'm going to make different chord choices this time. So I'm starting with the A minor 7, just showing you ways you can go with it so you can make your chord progressions less predictable. Then I'm going to go to the 6th chord in the melodic minor scale, which is built off of the F sharp, and it's a minor 7 flat 5, F sharp minor 7 flat 5. So from that A minor 7 to, then I'm going to kind of resolve that sound by still going with the 6th chord from the harmonic minor, which is just a regular, not F, but an F, natural F with a major 7 built off of it. So really what that is a 6 minor 7 flat 5, and then this will be considered the flat 6 since it's an F compared to an A in the key of A. That F is really, it's a minor 6th. So when we usually relate everything to a major scale or major key, so this would be a flat 6 major 7. Flat 6 is meaning the root note is that flat 6. There's no actual flat 6 in the chord itself. So we have minor 7 chord to the minor, that 6th chord out of the melodic minor, followed by the 6th chord out of the harmonic minor. And I'll end it with this, the E dominant 7 shape again, but this time the form C shape of it. So you see I created a little chromatic passage. All right, so let's put those all two together. You have one big chord progression that is a lot less predictable because we have so many more options in minor. Start with a minor 7, 4 chord, 2 chord, all right, and you could just loop that over and over again. And every time going through it, you can just experiment with different chords and really make your chord progressions very unpredictable and make the melody lines that you write over them go in, you know, so many different directions. And each one of these chord types would kind of send you in a different direction with the melody, or vice versa. Your melody, really, harmony is a consequence of melody. So there's going to be melody that you're going to sing that, you know, this minor 7 flat 5 chord won't work over, but there's some that will. So it's really going to be dictated by your ear and your knowledge of these scale types and these keys, these chords that you have underneath your fingers. Okay, so please download the tutorial at guitarlessons365.com, and while you're there, check out the other free lessons, and please support the site in any way you can. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye.